Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with NCAA 14, and we have Fievel Pins Road to Glory right here. This is week 5 out of the high school career. I'm making sure that I play as many of these games as possible because I want to reach the 5-star level as a prospect just so I can select more schools. I want to make sure I have as much XP as possible too before I reach the college level. Just because I think it's fun to have you guys be able to choose which school I end up going to. I mean, I already have a few favorites that I'd like to go to here for Fievel Pin that would make, a great fit for him. But, I'm going to leave that up to you. So, of course, during high school, I'm going to continue to be as selfish as possible as a quarterback. If the coach calls a running play, I'm audibling out of it. And this has kind of helped me in some of the other game modes, too, just going and being selfish like this. Because last year with Teddy Crocker's Road to Glory, it really helped me out with the running game that year. And now that I'm playing as Fievel Pin and I'm passing all the time, it's helped me out, as I mentioned here. So, like, in the Coach Dunbar Snack Bar Dynasty, we had the huge win against Vanderbilt. So I attribute that win to, partly because of my defense. I mean, the LSU win was completely because of my defense, but the Vanderbilt one, partly my defense, but, I had some great passing going on in that game, which was kind of cool. And that all comes back, as I said, to Fievel Pin. But, so week 5, we still got plenty left to go here. And I know that when I get to the college level, it's not going to be nearly like this at all. Touchdown here, by the way, for Fievel Pin. It's going to be the first points of the game. I was surprised on the left side that I was able to find him open right there. It looked like nobody was covering him, but I'm going to go ahead and take that. 7 points here against Costa Mesa. One of the reasons I chose Newport Beach as the school here for Fievel Pin was the time that I spent living in California. I spent a couple years living in Orange County. And I spent a lot of time at Costa Mesa, so this is actually kind of cool. Like with the Rascot Recreation Road to Glory, I think that's like Maryland or something like that. And I don't know any place really in Maryland except Baltimore. And even then, I don't know Baltimore that well. I mean, you've got the Orioles, the Ravens, and the Wire. That's like the only thing that I know about Baltimore. And let's be honest, it's just sports and a TV show. I actually should watch The Wire again. That is a really good show. So, like when I'm doing videos, like these videos, I'll be watching movies at the same time or some type of TV show like on Netflix or on our HBO Go. So I'm going back and I'm watching Eastbound and Down because it's been a long time since I've watched that. And I know Season 4 is coming out later on. My gosh, what a deep pass. Another touchdown right now for Fievel Pin. All right. Keep this going here. I'm going to be looking along the left and the right side here. A lot more in this game. Costa Mesa is really having a hard time guarding against Fievel Pin's passes. Receivers are getting open. Definitely a lot faster than them. And Costa Mesa hasn't been doing too great on the season. So I'm going to exploit every single weakness I can find. But yeah, I'm watching Eastbound and Down, and then I think I'll go back and get caught up on Game of Thrones, just because I watched seasons 1 and 2, but I haven't watched season 3 quite yet. I hear it's pretty good. But anyway, total tangent right there. Total tangent. Anyway, let's get to the game here. 24-0. My defense in this game has really given me a lot of opportunities to have the ball in great field position. And so I've been able to rack up a lot of points here. You can see we're not even done with quarter number 1. And I've already got 24 points. And I'm in a good position here to go ahead and get even more. That play action pass didn't work here for Fievel. So I'm going to be taking a look here for Glick, my fullback. But I get sacked before I could go ahead and throw it over to him. And he was open too. That's what makes that so tough, is he was open. That would have been 7 more points for us. But we basically got carried right there. Almost got a touchdown just because the defense carried me on in there. So 4th and goal. I'm breaking down. I am doing it. I tossed it to my halfback. And now we're seeing what might be the first rushing touchdown here of Fievel Pin's high school career. All right, so we're going to be changing things up as normal. It's something that I do quite a bit, and some people give me a lot of flack for changing up the play when I get up to the line of scrimmage, but I take a look at the defense. I see how they're set up, and I'm like, okay, well, if they've got a lot of men in the box and you got somebody really, really close to the line on the outside, you're probably looking at one-on-one. So let's go ahead and go just straight downfield. Or there's only one person or one linebacker here in the middle of the field, so let's cut in. And, yeah, so I change it up quite a bit here. A lot of people have asked why. But, I think that as a football player, or coaching football, whatever it may be, you have to adapt to, what's coming at you. If you stick with something that's not working or you don't take advantage of the other team's mistakes, you're failing. But another big touchdown here for Fievel Pin. It's going to make it 38-0. So we've definitely got this one in the bag here. We've got 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first half, and we have 37 points. Seems like there's a lot of 3-and-outs here. Costa Mesa has been throwing the ball quite a bit, and obviously not getting too many receptions here. So this is working out for me. Looks like my defense, too, was able to get a touchdown in this game, too, which, made it even better for me. Again, going with the deep pass. What is this? Costa Mesa has the worst defense right now. So I'm just going to keep throwing it up and, just getting all of these deep passes here because that helps me out with, my XP and things like that here. So another touchdown. It's going to be 45-0 here. Newport Beach ahead of Costa Mesa. Man, I would kill to go back to California here. It kind of spoiled me when I lived in Orange County, because I spent a couple winters there as opposed to being here in Nebraska, and I just hate the snow now. Like, I hate it so bad. There are times where I'm just like, oh, I wish I was back on, like, Balboa Peninsula or something like that. But this is just torturing me playing this game. Another great pass. My gosh, how many yards have I been able to rack up in this game? 416 yards here. We're not even done with the first half. This is crazy. So crazy that this is why this video is going to be short and sweet here. Because right after this, I'm going to get pulled. Now, usually I'll get pulled here in quarter 4. This is the first time I've been pulled here before the half was even done. Fievel Pin just having a great game. The receivers took advantage of every single weakness of Costa Mesa. And that is going to be it for us. So thanks again for watching this episode of Fievel Pin. More of it to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But thanks again for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.